We don't even know how to tell people. Okay. Okay, so I'll just start like the show. What up, everybody? Welcome to It's Nuffa Podcast, the place to be when you had enough of life problems. Today is me, Kid1 Afro 2 on Twitter. And me, Tim. And this week we don't have anybody else but the number one guy who's always here.
What's good, everybody? Oh, before I finish the intro, my phone fucking you up. Go ahead.
It's Hector. What's up?
What's good, man? It's like either you too early or you're always too late. Damn it.
Yeah, I was anyway.
No, I'm good, man. How you doing? Oh, you can follow me at gorilla_smurf.
And what's up, man? It's been an interesting week.
It has,
We
man.
rescheduled the show, trying to fix people's schedules, and obviously it doesn't work out at all. So you work with what you got. Uh,
Yeah. It's Nuffa classic. That's what this.
Yeah, exactly. So, what's been going on with you?
What's good, man? So this week, man, I went to Comic-Con.
Okay.
It's my first time going. This shit
Mm-hmm.
was dope. Man, I'm down to go again next year and even dressed up as something. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go as Wario.
Yeah, it just takes so much work. What did I do last year? What was that last year? I feel like, yeah, no, that was Halloween. Sorry. Uh, they're all mixed together, same holiday.
Yeah.
Uh, I feel like one year Nestor went as Green Arrow. I swear I was something. I can't remember though. But Nestor, he had this bow and arrow, and it was like a little Nerf arrow, and then it was so hilarious. And, oh yeah, he bought a green hoodie. Oh yeah, I was Men in Black. That's what I was that year.
That's pretty dope, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty because that could work. That could work both ways. It could be like he could be Men in Black, or he could be Pulp Fiction. Like we don't know. So
Yeah,
it's up
like
to
I
the
said,
imagination. Yeah.
with a tux you can do anything, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Uh,
You hold a drink in your hand, you're James Bond. It's like
exactly.
whatever.
I mean, it just elbow all day.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, that's some hilariousness. So yeah, what you like about Comic Con? What was a dope thing that people have to remember?
Man, what I really liked was that people just didn't give a fuck. That like for one time, like people were just like, "This is what I like. Fuck you. I'm gonna dress up as something." And I was like, I can respect that. I was like, that's fucking dope. And the thing is too, what I thought was kind of funny was like, if you go dress normal, you're kind of like you're the one that's weird. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, but it's like so.
But
Go ahead, go ahead.
I was just looking around and I was like, look, you don't even give a fuck. I was like, good shit, man. I was like, you do that, Neymar. I was like, you
That's
do
the
that shit.
best part and the worst part at the same time, though, for me,
Well,
because I'm like,
why?
y'all niggas don't realize you're crackheads. Like literally, that's my thought process.
No, but you gotta let them
But
enjoy
we all
themselves.
crackheads. But yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Though it was nice too, though, man. Cause and you know this too, though. When you go to any supermarket and there's a big majority of white people, what happens? You get looked at. This is the first time where nobody was like, "Oh, look at this dude." I was surrounded by white people, and we all look weird. And I was like, "Let's do this shit." Man, it was just nice to just kind of be like, not, uh, being. I don't know. It was just nice not to be fucking feel like weird and shit, because everybody around you was dressed weirder than we were and
So
shit. It was cool.
what did your day consist of? What was your Comic Con day consist of? You went
Bro,
one day, right? Just one day.
no, we went two.
Oh, you went about 2 days. Okay.
Let me tell you though. First day, struggling. We we damn near parked all the way up in Broadway. Like
Oh yeah.
that's what
Wait,
wild.
why didn't you guys park in the convention center? I don't understand
Cause
it.
it was full. Everything around there was full. Was it what's that one place? Pacific Place or right? The
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one
yeah,
place,
yeah,
that
yeah,
mall,
yeah. That's
all the
yeah, Pacific
malls.
Place, Park Place. Yeah.
Yeah, all the malls, man. All the malls were fucking like just like they had the sign like sorry, we're temporary full. Sorry, we're temporary full. We
Okay.
looked for like an hour and 30 minutes for parking. Not a damn fucking spot, man.
Okay.
Everywhere we went.
So
It
you
was
parking
struggling.
struggled and had to walk grip afar.
We
What else
no,
happened?
I'm telling you, dude, we were out there for like an hour and 30 minutes, just fucking like waiting in traffic, just super slow, and oh man, suck. Anyways, so we finally get back in there, right? We finally like park extra far, and we start walking, and it's kind of like up a couple hills, and I was like, oh shit, I was like, fuck, I'm like here goes Comic Con weekend. I was like, here goes. I was like, it's gonna suck already.
Well,
So
if you're a downtown native, you're used to those hills. Even though I hate on them, and this like
uh,
other week where Stephanie was talking about how much I complain about them.
yeah,
That like, cause like I said, we had to walk all the way up to Broadway that one time I was tripping.
yeah, I feel
So,
you.
but yeah, it's a catch
Like
20.
we fucking we're like, anyways. So we fucking we start walking down there whatever, right? And
Hmm.
we finally show up, and we finally show up, and you see all the people in costumes. And to me, honestly, it was kind of like the same feeling like I got when I first went to like Disneyland, just seeing a whole bunch of people dressed up and shit, and everybody just
Mm.
kind of having a good time. And I was like, this is some good shit, man. I'm like, I like this. I like this. And we kept going, and we like Abdul just because Abdul's been there a couple times, so he pretty
Yeah.
much just kind of showed me around. And I was like, oh shit! I was like, I want to take pictures with all these people. Look at these people. I was like,
Well,
this shit's dope.
did you guys already have your tickets, or did you have to struggle and wait in line, or you guys already had the
No,
tickets?
no, Abdul already had the passes.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So like pretty much all we did was like walk through the door, and I thought we had to wait in a huge ass line, but it was kind of dope how they just straight up had like doors open, and they're just like, go ahead, just fuck it. And what cracked me up though is if anybody's been to the convention center in the Seattle Center or whatever, or that spot, if you've been to the bathrooms, you'll notice one thing in their bathroom stalls is that those motherfuckers is cut in half. So when you be taking a dump, you can see from like pretty much like your stomach up. And I don't know why, but to me it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen because I've never been in there. And they actually had me dying though. And this one dude like just straight up in the bathroom, he's like, "Wait, hold on." He's like, "Yeah, this is perfect timing." He's just like talking on his phone. I was like, "This shit's funny." Uh,
Wait, what are you talking? Sorry, I totally spaced out.
it's all good.
You went into some stalls and they were too short.
No, when we got to the bathroom, right? Like when we just showed up, I was like, "Look, man, I need to go to the bathroom and like take a piss, and I need to wash off some of this sweat because I'm fucking sweating my balls off right now." So we go in there, right? And as soon as I walk in, I look at the stalls, and I thought it was like a mirror on the stalls because I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" And I'm like looking to my right to see if someone's like bending over. I look over, it's like the stalls have like they're not a full wall.
Yeah,
It's like
okay, that's how it is. Yeah, because
yeah,
they
that
want to
shit.
make sure there's no crackheads. That's what I
Yeah,
thought you were talking about.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
I've
shit
seen that
is
before. At first, you're not ready for that, but then you're
that
like,
shit.
do I really need a full wall for my
No,
stall? But yeah, it
that
makes
shit
sense.
had me dying though. That shit had me dying because like every and what cracked me was the dude. There was one dude talking on the phone, and then there was a complete other person on the other side of that who was like trying to put up his coat to cover up as much as the hole as he could. And I was like, bro, you can't. I was like, you just gotta fuck it. Just
It's one
let
of
people
those times
watch.
where you wish you just waited on that public restroom. Not a good move.
Bro.
Uh,
That shit, I'm
okay,
sorry.
so
That shit was. I'm sorry. That shit had me dying though. Like I had to tell Abdul, and like we went up to the third floor, and I was still dying. But anyways, we finally got there. We looked around, we started shopping around, and see a whole bunch of people dressed up, and like some dope ass costumes. Some other ones that you kind of looked at, and you're like, I know you just whipped that up in like 10 minutes. But like a whole bunch of shit like that. We walked around a couple times. We seen we didn't go to no panels. We didn't go to the other parts. We just pretty much stayed up where the shopping.
merchants.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
exactly.
always happens. I'm telling you, it's the hardest. I try to get these fools to go to panels, but I never get to. Like, so
Yeah,
yeah, it's the hardest thing to get to because you got to stop.
yeah, for real though.
It's easier
And
just to look around and trying to buy shit all day. Yeah, go
yeah,
ahead though.
and no, and the funny part was I thought we killed like maybe an hour, and by the time I look at it, we killed like three.
4 hours. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? So, anyways, we stayed down there though. We walked around some more, and then we pretty much after that we left. Like we were there for like a good 4 hours and a half, I
So
think.
day one, you spent the whole time at merchants.
Yeah,
The day was day two, same thing pretty much.
yeah. But day two we parked.
Exactly.
No, day two we parked extra close though. It was
Oh,
fuck. We were like a 5 minute walk away. That shit was so nice. I was like, look at this shit, man. I was like, we got extra close. There was. I feel like day two though. There on Sunday there was a lot more fucking people in costumes and a lot more dope costumes. Just because I don't know if it was because it was the last day or whatever. But
mm-hmm.
I picked me up a Venom pop figure, and I picked me up Killer Croc from the Arkham I think Arkham City pop figure, like the that
So you
game.
mean pop figure? I mean, is like what's the size of it? Is it like fist size or is it like medium size? Okay, I got you.
Okay, see, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I don't know how to put it. Yeah,
what are those called? Those
pop figures.
bobblehead.
Yeah,
No, what are the other ones called? Uh,
yeah.
cannot remember those names. Whatever. It's one of
Vinyl pop
those.
figures. I don't know. That's what I know them as.
I thought there was a different brand name. I'm tripping. Anyways,
Funko Pop.
no, none of
Oh,
that.
all right.
I
Well,
have
I
no
got
idea
me.
what you're talking
It's,
about.
it's all good. I got me that. I got somebody a birthday present, and I got me a shirt. And then after that, I was like, I'm pretty much done. I was like, I didn't have much to work with, anyways. But it was cool, man. It was just, I liked it, man. I liked that it was just like a whole bunch of people that was just enjoying themselves. You know what I'm talking about? That like they were just like, fuck it, like for these next 2 days, we about to show up and shit, and it was cool. It was nice.
So
It was cool.
you just went merchant hunting? Did you take pictures with cosplay people, or just like whatever, or what? It's
First
just so
day,
much.
no,
You just,
I
go
wanted
ahead.
to first day though, but every time Abdul tells me he goes out and does any type of con or anything like that, what ends up happening is that like he doesn't get to look at anything. So I was like, I don't want to be that asshole who's just like, hey man, take a picture. And he's like, I was trying to take a look, I was trying to look at this, man, but I guess. So I didn't ask for shit, right? Second day, we were just so fucking tired. I had my camera in my pocket, and I was like, I'm just tired, man. I was like, I just want to sit down somewhere.
It's
I was like,
it is really tiring. Like one
yeah,
hour feels like 12 hours.
yeah.
'Cause
But I'm telling you though, it
so
was
much.
it was fucking dope though, man. I'd do it again. I want to go next year all 3 days. But yeah.
Well, and like there was no gaming or anything, because yeah, I don't think Comic Con has any of that.
They say they did. But like I said, we just stayed up on the third floor. Like we just stayed up there and
So
just
yeah,
chilled.
you sound like you did the intro at what I did. Like yeah, did you guys get like exclusives or did you see the exclusives?
Nah.
There's certain things that are only exclusive like every year.
Uh,
I think my first year in Comic Con I bought an exclusive Chung Li poster with the Space Needle in the background or whatever.
oh, that's
Yeah,
yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. No, we seen it, but we didn't get anything though.
yeah. But yeah, it is super overwhelming the first time. It's for sure
Yeah.
because you're like, what is going on? All these people are crazy, but it's clowning. But
Oh,
yeah, and yeah, it's hard to stop and take pictures too because you just want to keep moving. But oh, I gotta see this store. Oh.
yeah.
But so yeah, did Abdul kind of know what he wanted to get kind of straight up, or did you guys
Yeah.
do that look move for like 50 years?
No, no. He kind of already knew what he was looking for. Like he already came in with like a plan, and he picked up like the Static Shock series, the Spider
Well, they had
like
a Static Shock series.
yeah for like 50.
I thought you were joking. They had a Static Shock series.
No, no, yeah, he really they really did.
Well, like which
Uh,
one?
like remember the one they used to pass on like Kids WB?
Oh, oh, was it DVDs?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like comics.
No, no. He about to choke me through the screen. I'm like, help!
But
No.
that is one of the things to buy. That I'll
Yeah,
give him that. Yeah, that's
yeah.
worth it.
Oh man, we seen a whole bunch of Static Shocks too there though.
Oh, really?
For real. But the
No
only
way.
no, but the funny part was like there was this one Static Shock and he was like 5'3". but he was yoked. I'm
Damn.
gonna give it to him though. I'm gonna give it to him
I'm
100%.
not gonna lie. Last year I was calculating on debating on buying a custom Static Shock costume. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, there was a couple though. There was a couple and they look fucking dope though.
I've never seen him. Every time I go, I've never seen
Yeah.
Static Shock
And
costume.
there was one
Right.
dude in I think he worked at like the Pink Gorilla little thing.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
he was dressed up as Static Shock on day two, I think.
Damn, I'm heated.
Bro, and I seen Blade, and I was trying to find them again so I could take a picture, and I
Yeah.
couldn't find them again. And I seen I'm telling you, I seen a whole bunch of different people that I was like, shit, I should have gotten a picture. But I like day 2 though, man. Like I said, I was so tired, I didn't give a fuck, and I was like the one person that would be like, nah, man. I'd be like, yep, I'm done today.
You see, so the cool thing with you guys, which I feel like is different. So normally when I go with the homies I go with, they be wandering around the merchant hall for grip along, like going back and forth to the same booth like 5 times, still debating. But that's because
I feel you though. No, we circled that like twice, and then we're like, all right, now what? We're like, and you know, I'm just like in awe because I'm looking at all this shit and people walking by, and I was like, oh, I'm like, look at that, oh, look at that. So I didn't even care. I was like, fuck you. But yeah.
But yeah, like the way my homie's strategy is, their strategy is to wander around the hall for like 55 years, go back to the same booth 5 times, and then they buy the item. But they drop hella money at these cons. They drop like hundreds to usually all the way up, sometimes up to a G. Which I'm like, y'all niggas are crazy. But you know, they all about that life and buying figments
I was
for
about to
days.
say, I'm like, either you go big, or go home, and shit.
Buying all those figments for days, which I'm not about. But it's always interesting being with them because I feel like I'm balling because I'm buying this stuff, even though I'm not.
I feel
And it always makes you buy way less than I would ever buy. But it's always interesting.
Man, I seen those female pillows. Those like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That was fucking weird. That was fucking weird. I've never seen them ever in my life, and the first time I seen them, I was like, what? I was like, look at these. I'm like, hey, Abdul. I was like, would you get me one? He's like, shut up. I'm like, all right then. But like, it was fucking weird though. That was fucking. And there was female. Oh my goodness, there's so many beautiful women in this city. I'll tell you that right now, though, man. I was. Oh man. Anyways, besides
but
that,
the thing is, you can't really talk to them because it's extra awkward because they're like in cosplay.
No, I was gonna tell you something
like,
right
oh,
now, though.
look at this weird pervert dude trying to talk to me.
No,
in my Kasumi outfit or something random.
No, I'll tell you this right now. I seen the creepiest thing too, though, at Comic-Con that I was like, I've never seen myself until that day firsthand. And I'm like, I've seen it, you know, and people talk about it. I've seen videos, people talking about it, but I've never seen it myself firsthand. There was this creepy old dude who was like, there's this girl walking around in this like Sailor Moon outfit, like the blue one. I can't think of her name right now. And she's walking with like her dude or somebody or whatever. And he goes, hey, he taps on the shoulder. He's like, hey, can I get a picture? She's like, oh yeah, sure. She does a little pose. This man takes like 3 pictures of her legs, like just her legs, and I see the click, the click. And then I see her take like at least 1 or 2 of her face and click, click. And he's like, all right, thanks. And I was like, damn, that was kind of creepy. I was like, I don't know. I was like, should I report this? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I was like, I mean, I was like, he didn't do anything though, but I was like, that was creepy as shit though. I was like, what the fuck?
So yeah, I'm either worried about A being like that, or B, you talk to them and then they're gonna talk to you about some crazy nerdy shit and be like, oh shit, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I mean, he's like, oh yeah, I mean that show.
That's the best way to do something though. Be like, oh, for real, can you? I was like, where's it at, kid? I'm like, what you buying? Oh, this and that. But no, honestly, I feel like if you just come up like, you know, cool and stuff, I think you'd be all right though. Like if you come up like,
but hey, yeah, most of the time everybody's in groups anyway, so it's hard to really do any magic. But
yeah, unless you're being like extra creep. Unless you're being extra creepy, man. I think that's all it is. You don't be extra creepy, you'll be good. I think.
I feel like this is not the place to be trying to do magic. Yeah. Anything else going on?
The Nintendo Direct. You see that?
Well, no. What the fuck is Nintendo Direct?
They had like a little announcement thing where they announced a couple things, a couple games. They announced like the DLC for Mewtwo. Now they're adding Lucas as a DLC too.
Oh, that's all the Smash Bros DLC? Because I heard they were adding Mewtwo or something. I didn't read about it. I was just like, oh, Mewtwo finally, even though he should be in the game already.
Yeah. I mean, if you got both games though, the one for the Wii U and the 3DS, you get them free. But you gotta pay for them. They're adding 200cc to Mario Kart 8, so now it's gonna be extra fast.
Speed. That's the speed change, right? Go faster.
Yeah. They added the new DLCs coming out too. They had a shit ton of dope ass games. They had like an Attack on Titan game coming out too. That looks pretty fucking cool.
That's interesting. I feel like it's going to sell well because people love that show.
Yeah,
it's a good show. I don't know. Have you seen it?
Yeah. Remember we talked about it. Remember that one dude? We were talking about how that one
Oh yeah.
dude is always like scared to act. He's like, I don't know. And we're like, just do work. Just go in there and fuck shit up. Everybody's dying around you. Just do work. But
Yeah, that's a really crazy show. I don't know.
yeah,
I think it's good, but it's like whatever. I don't know. At least it ended. If that show was longer than what 24 episodes or whatever,
yeah.
that show would not. I'll be done with that show instantly.
Well, they
But
said like season two is coming out. Like who knows fucking when though? Like season two is like a while to come
oh
out,
yeah,
I think.
yeah.
But they had that. Oh man, they got a shit ton of amiibos coming out. I was just like, damn,
So
Nintendo,
all about the Meeple
you
life.
about to break my pockets. But yeah, no, they even have like little yarn Yoshis now and shit. Like
Did
I
you
was
see
like,
any
damn.
Amiibos at the con?
No, I didn't.
Nobody was selling any of that.
Nah.
Uh,
But
what else?
yeah,
Is that
that's it,
everything?
man. Yeah, that's it.
For me, this weekend is SakuraCon, the better
Mhm.
con, way better than Comic Con. Uh, there's definitely a lot
uh,
more to do other than just well, I mean but usually a lot of people just end up getting caught up in just the merchant area, but I think there's way more to do at SakuraCon.
mm.
So I'm hyped for that. And in other news, I am really being stupid with money lately. But I did it because I was like, I don't even
Oh,
know. I still don't even know why I did this.
you're like, I bought 4 Roombas, so now I have an army.
Yup. No, I bought the Xbox One. I bit
Oh,
the
are you
bullet.
serious? Dropped
Yeah.
the money for it, huh?
Yeah. It is so sick. And not even to play games. Like it is sick for everything else
Okay,
but
all right. Let me ask you something though. What made you get an Xbox One over PS4, or what was it like? What was the deciding factor that you're like, you know what, I need this Xbox One?
well, you see, honestly, I do like the games better on PS4.
Hmm.
But then I looked at myself and I said, do I give a fuck about video games anymore? No. So, what made me get it was I was like, yo, you can watch a TV show and play games at the same time. Xbox One is the better system. Like that's all I needed. Literally, that split screen, that picture is so dope. Cause literally, I just be in the middle of the game. I'm like Xbox Snap, and then I'm just watching Netflix. It
I'm
is
telling you,
so sick. You don't know how sick that is.
that thing's about to raise up your electric bill because it's always on, waiting for you to be like Xbox on.
I do
I'm
not
telling
care.
you.
Do not care. I actually read an article that
Uh,
was talking about that today, and I was
yeah,
like, that's, and
that's
I was like, that's
too.
interesting. I don't really care though.
I was like,
Uh,
just try to take it out, just plug it off. Just it's easy
but
as that. I
there's a
feel.
setting you can do to change that, but I'm just like, whatever.
I got you.
Another thing I found that's kind of cool is with the Xbox One app,
Hmm.
you can message people with it, which is kind of dope. Cause yeah, like now also it's what added to the reason why I got it was being on the 360 struggle, which I don't
Hmm.
mind. Is like but you see all these people on your friend list, and they're like, oh, these guys are balling, these guys are balling, and you can't talk to them or nothing if you have a 360.
I
The
got you.
only way, so like I was like, oh man, that's so bad. Like it literally makes the class of somebody, so it forces you to upgrade. But no, also Mortal Kombat said they're not making a previous gen game, so I was kind of heated about that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that was another reason. But really, mostly just to watch shows. I think it's a way superior system because now I can literally watch shows and play games at the same time. It
I
is
feel
so
you.
dope.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind
I'm
of
not gonna like. I'm not.
what?
No, I was gonna say. I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really like both though. Like, I like the Xbox One.
Yeah, I really do like both. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. The only thing that kind of keeps me away from an Xbox One is probably just the game selection a little bit. But even then, like, I like that. Was it Titanfall? That shit looks dope to me. So
Yeah, like I said,
I
I
don't know.
easily believe PlayStation 4 has better games, but I don't care about games anymore. I care
Yeah.
about watching shows and doing 5 things at once. Like that's way over.
I feel
And
you.
like it's like really distracting because I'm trying to play like okay. So first of all, I have the one game I hate, the only game I have,
Mhm.
Destiny,
Well,
because because I bought it on 360 on the digital
uh,
copy. I also bought the Xbox One digital copy, so
uh,
that's my only game.
yeah.
But what's it called? It cracks me up because so yeah, so it's hard. It's distracting because I'm trying to shoot and watch a show at the same time. And then I realized maybe I should only watch the show when I'm loading screen,
I feel
and
you.
then pause it when I'm in the game. But it works out pretty well, man. It's just so dope being able to do multiple things at the time. The app's really cool. Another thing about it is, so Xbox games with gold or whatever. PlayStation does the same thing, whatever. You can download games, right, and they're free or whatever for the month or whatever.
Yeah.
Normally you would have to go to the system and go to the dashboard or whatever and then download the game. But I was like, oh man, I'm not home, and I can pull out my phone and download the game from my phone. You can literally buy games from your phone.
Oh, that's pretty dope, though.
And it will be downloaded on your Xbox before you get home, which is ridiculous.
That's I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty dope though.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Xbox One is really dope. I don't know.
Which one did you get?
I paid $350 and I got the Connect, and yeah, that's it really. There was a crazy. Oh yeah, I think it came with Forza, but I haven't played it yet. Yeah. Also, I would not get the Xbox One without the Connect. The interface is really bad. There's times where I'm like, I don't know how to get there legitly, but I know how to say Xbox friends if it gets my friend list or whatever. Like it's way easier to say whatever you're trying to get to than try to figure out how to get there.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean overall it's really dope, and it's just dope now that I can talk to people that I wasn't able to talk to since upgrade. I think I do want to rebuy GTA, and then Mortal Kombat obviously is on the list to get things to look at. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited. It's kind of interesting, but like I said, I'm really blown it lately because I really feel like I don't need an Xbox, but I don't know. I'm always countering all my thoughts and all my moves. But
you know what I just noticed, man? You know what I just noticed?
Go ahead.
It's so quiet. It's just like
I
just noticed it.
Because we don't got the loud mouths on tonight because they couldn't make it. Get the hell out of here, Brandon and Stephanie. This is why we don't need you. Look how fast this show progresses without you guys.
Stephanie's gonna fucking knee you in the face next time she sees you.
But yeah.
Oh man, no, I just noticed. I was like, damn, it's super quiet. I was like, why is it so quiet? Like I felt like I was like, it's so weird. I'm like, kind of got.
It is awkward because usually you're hearing the person clown on me in the background.
Yeah.
And now there's nobody to clown on me in the background. It's way better.
That's what I was waiting for too. Though I was like, that's why I stayed a little quiet. I was like, no. I was like, oh yeah, it's just me. Yeah, me and you. I was like, forgot. Never mind.
Anyways, let's roll into some news. What's going on, Hector?
All right, hold on. Let me switch this off real quick.
What?
So, first thing, man. Damn, I am fucking up right now. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh shit.
Xbox articles.
Bro, help! Xbox, help! So, man, I don't know about you though. You watch Pacific Rim, right?
Yep, I seen that movie. It's pretty dope. It's probably I'm hyped for the second one.
I'd say mirror, man. So, and what they did a little bit ago was they came out with this comic called what was it, Year Zero, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they're that kind of I think took place before all that. Now they're kind of coming out with another one, Legendary Comics or just Legendary.
Yep.
It's coming out with another series called Pacific Rim: Tales from the Drift. And this is pretty much gonna, I guess, take place between the new one or the last one that came out and this new movie coming up. And there's gonna be a whole bunch of different Jaegers and Kaijus that you've never seen before in the movies or in the other comics. So that's gonna be pretty fucking dope and shit. So I'm kind of hyped for this one.
I feel like they need to make a TV show and call it like the live action Evangelion or something, live action Gundam or something. Literally, that's what it is.
Bro, I like this shit. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm up for that shit though, cause I always like watching Godzilla. Yeah, it's like watching like what's it called, Godzilla, but like a little bit more.
Man, they need a crossover where they use that to fight Transformers. Michael Bay, where are you at? Crossover.
Michael Bay's like, I'm still making this other what's it called, Turtle movie.
Oh my gosh, I was so mad. I was so fucking mad when he said that.
Oh man,
you're killing me, dog.
He's like, explosions. That's what we need.
He's like, we need a second one because the first one wasn't good. I could not believe that garbage.
He's like, I couldn't fit as many explosions as I can in this one.
So bad.
Michael Bay, the destroyer of fucking dreams.
I don't know if he's even producing the second movie, but so we can't really hate on him.
Yeah, it's true though. He's like, what the fuck, guys? He's like, I know, like he's listening to this.
Yeah.
Then again, too. Well, anyways, have you seen the Ip Man movies?
Oh yeah, Ip Man's dope. I mean, I have to force myself to read subtitles, but yeah, it's dope.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie to you, Donnie Yen, man, he fucking plays the shit out in that movie. Like
Did you see the newest one, the Grandmaster?
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one.
That one's cool. It's not with Donnie Yen though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's cool though, but it's not with Donnie. Well, anyways, all right, I'm getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
So there's this third one coming up, right? And I guess this one they added Mike Tyson to the cast.
Okay.
So I kind of want to see this now really bad because I'm like, Mike Tyson, that's kind of one of the
Does he have the
boxers.
secret bite your ear move?
Huh?
Does he have the secret bite your ear move?
That's how he's gonna start off the movie.
Oh yeah.
Zah! But no, and so what he's gonna play though, he's gonna be what's it called, a property manager or a property owner. Pretty much, he's gonna like a development owner. He's gonna come in and try to fuck some shit up, and then I guess he's
of course Mike
also
Tyson's the property owner. Of course.
Yeah, because who else would it be, right? No, but and I guess how this started off was he started like he got some account on was it on some, it says Chinese microblogging account. I don't know if that's all it said, but he pretty much all he asked was, hey, who's the best boxer / kung fu master in China? And so they told him Donnie Yen, right? And then later on, one of the people that seen this, like, they're like, you know what we should do? We should put him in the movie. So that being said, they remember how like in the second one you see like a little small Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
So now they said they're gonna put Bruce Lee into the movie, into this next one, but a little bit older. But they said that they don't know, they couldn't get an actor, so they're gonna do them all CGI. So
CGI
that's gonna
Bruce
be
Lee?
kind of weird.
No.
You see Mike Tyson kind of facing the wrong way. He's like, what? Where? Just this way. Face this way. Oh, okay, my fault. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know, man. Out of CGI Bruce Lee, I don't know, but I mean, if they can do like big ass monsters and Jaegers,
I mean, we got Michael Jackson hologram. We can do Bruce Lee.
Yeah. And the last one, man, I thought I'd go with the weird one. I guess in China, they were having strippers at funerals, and
that's weird.
If you want to go out with a bang, man, fuck it, why not?
Oh yeah, I get it. It's literally a bang.
Yeah.
A bang bang. She bangs, she bangs.
But so what happened was, I guess in Taiwan, this was kind of like a normal thing. But what it was is they get strippers so more people could come to the funeral, because in their culture they believe that the more people that show up to your funeral, the more good luck it brings your family and your offsprings and all that stuff.
Because honestly, I don't want to go to a funeral. That shit's boring.
Yeah,
so I mean, you got a stripper there. Oh shit!
Dollar bill, y'all. Just fuck it. But yeah, no, and so then it started catching more attention of the media and all this stuff, and so then they put up laws against it now, where they're like, look, you can't be having this because it's kind of fucked up, whatever. So now they even came up with like a whole process you got to do and all this shit and whatnot. But I thought this was just kind of weird and interesting too, though, because have you heard of the funerals where they like stand people up instead of putting them in a coffin or in a casket? I mean.
That's weird. No, I've never heard of that.
Wait,
they're like oh, you mean like they're still in the coffin, but it's just stood up?
No. Like they're not even in a coffin. They're just like stood up.
They're just they're just sitting outside like a wax museum statue.
Yeah, like they're just like kind of put up against like I don't know how to put it, but the ones I've seen, they're like put up against the wall or something, and they're just like kind of like propped up like they're standing, and then that's how they do the funeral. No,
I've never seen that. Wax museum. Oh, what I thought. Let me give you one last handshake.
Like,
Oh shit, he fell. Oh.
look, my dumb ass though, I'd be next to the dude who's like, we're at the funeral, I'm like trying to talk to him. Yeah, so it's a shame, right? I can't believe dude died. They're like, hey man, get off of there. That's where this and that passed away. I'm like, oh fuck. I thought I thought he's one of the guests, my fault. But no, I thought it was weird, man. But you know, it's kind of weird how everyone kind of has their own different thing for funerals. Honestly though, for me, I think I would like for everybody to come into like a room, right? And they're like just sitting around. They're like, "Where the fuck is the casket?" Do you see them people kind of confused? And then the lights go down, right? And then you see kind of like you see like spotlights going off, and then all of a sudden you hear like the Space Jam like song come on, and I'm like on one side. No, hold on. I'm on one side of the room, right, in like a canyon, and all of a sudden like it starts off right, you know, welcome to the Space Jam, and then when it says Space Jam, all right. Right there, boom! I go flying out the cannon, and I'm just like flailing. The spotlight to go
basketball hoop.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. Everybody gets up. Everybody's like, oh, and one, and one.
His final wish was to make a dunk on a 30-foot hoop.
in front of his friends and loved ones.
It's stupid.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
I thought you were gonna be like, and then I come down from the ceiling and slowly falling down.
No, I'll tell you, my whole funeral is about to be the biggest hype thing in the world. Just people just fucking like tossing me around like Weekend at Bernie's. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Like, what, you're gonna do a stage dive at your funeral while being dead?
Yeah,
Nobody,
fuck yeah.
you're gonna just fall on the ground. Nobody's gonna touch you.
You guys better, baby. Better hold me up.
I'm not on no dead Hector. Hell no. Fuck that. I'm sorry.
You come in like Tim Ketchum. You're like, nope. Put your hands up. You're like, nope. I don't. Let me fall. Whoa. Oh man, that's funny though. Fuck.
But anyways, let's see here.
That's it, man.
So Singapore, interesting country. They banned chewing gum. This is old. Lee Kuan Yew, who died on Monday at the age of 91, is staying with the man who turned. Oh, this was at his funeral. who turned Singapore from a small port into a global trading hub, but he also insisted on tidiness and good behavior, and personified the country's ban on chewing gum. The ban remains one of the best-known aspects of life in Singapore, along with the country's laws against litter, graffiti, jaywalking, spitting, expelling mucus from the nose. Okay, that's random. You're not allowed to sneeze. Yes. And urinating anywhere but in a toilet. If it's a public toilet, you are legally required to flush it. So those are some interesting.
Damn.
I mean, like the jaywalking is pretty logical. That's everywhere, but the other stuff is random.
Like you got a runny nose, and they're like, arrest them. You're like, no, I'm just sick. I'm just hold on.
I don't think they would actually ticky. It's like one of those like, like you're not supposed to jaywalk, but then everybody jaywalks. Like the police have to be really bored to bother you. Like, oh, he's chewing gum. It's spearmint.
Get him. No,
but basically, his main idea was, to clean up the city, I guess, because it was really struggling. At one point, people were putting chewing gum on the subway doors and like trying to force them closed. So, sounds kind of crazy how he changed that around, kind of made everything better. I don't know. What if people are? First of all, I've never done stupid shit with gum. Like usually, I eat gum, and I've never even when I was a kid, I don't remember like, oh, let me do this magic. Like Seattle's stupid because we got the stupid gum wall, which is the stupidest fucking thing on the planet. I don't even know why.
Have you ever what's it called? Put gum under the table though?
No.
Never.
I was never fucked up like that. Nah. I've always calculated like that would be fucked up if I did this.
I've done that a couple times. I was like, I'll be at Denny's. Like this was a while back too. I'd be like at Denny's, and I'm like, oh shit,
Dude,
they
have you ever
okay.
touched under the table when someone else did that and you were fucking
Yeah, yeah,
mad?
yeah. And I was like, I deserve it. I was like, I deserve it. I'm like, everything came full circle. So I was like, now I got to get somebody else. It's like, no,
But
it's just like Richie.
that stuff is real. Or at our high school, remember they had that stupid gum pass?
I put my piece of gum down there.
He's like, I'll continue that path.
Shit, I continue that legacy.
Oh,
and then you come back and it's like your piece of gum's gone. You're like, what the fuck? You're like, it's under someone's shoe now. Like that's fucking
I don't know what is with people and gum. People are just on crack with gum. They take that gum too serious. Speaking of random things, yawning or whistling might get you flagged at airport security.
Wait, where? In Singapore?
No, this is everywhere.
What?
Excessive yawning, whistling, and too much laughter could possibly find you detained by airport security agents for further questioning, according to recent release lists. The SPOT referral report, which stands for Screening of Passengers by Observation Techniques, was obtained a week ago by The Intercept, which claims that unclassified report is a closely held Transportation Security Administration document detailing the behaviors of the Texans officers look forward to when observing suspicious travelers and possible terrorists at the nation's airports. So when you do that yawning, you're obviously a terrorist. You can't yawn. You're not allowed to laugh. That's bad too.
You're like in mid yawn and they tackle you.
You can't have any color in your skin. You can't have that either. That's super terrorist. But I just thought that was crazy. I don't know why they would. It's like you must be suspicious if you're doing one of those things.
It's just, I guess it's one of those things where, like, we're just getting a little, like, paranoid, you know what I mean, though? Like, we're, now any little thing might be a signal or something. Because I think they just try to stop some, was it, like, 2 females from, like, blowing up a bomb in New York or some shit, I think? And that, like, so, I mean.
That's because they were yawning.
They might have been. I don't know.
Actions appearing on the 92-point checklist featured on the Intercept were divided into categories such as stress factors, fear factors, and signs of deception, and range from appears to be in disguise and face pale from recent shaving of beard to excessive yawning to excessive throat clearing and gazing down. So don't look down when you walk.
Damn, so if you depressed, tired, and you have a cold, you fucked.
It's basically you having at all a bad day. Don't even try to get on the plane. Just don't.
Just stay home. Just please stay home.
Because if you're having a bad day, you obviously a terrorist because you heated and you ready to do work. But
you're about to get tackled.
Here's one that I feel like would matter. But normal individuals with strong body odor, trembling hands, protruding neck arteries, or exhibiting other factors noted on the report shouldn't have a cause for immediate worry, cautioned the administration. So if you're actually being suspicious, it's all good.
Like, we're good with that. That's crazy though, man.
So yeah, I just thought that's crazy. Oh yeah, and I think I read another article. TSA is fucking up lately, man. As I didn't bring it up, but it was something like they just put a law out or something, or they just stopped in. They were searching. I wish Stephanie was on this for this. They were searching black women's hair. The TSA was doing that. So if you had a lot of hair, they were searching your hair. And I think that's kind of messed up. They're just going to touch on your hair for no reason.
Oh, like they just. Oh, I thought you were gonna keep going. Like,
yeah,
I thought
like you go through the security, right? And then they're like, "Oh, hold up, we gotta check your hair too, because you got that secret gel bomb that's gonna."
That's so. I mean, I'd like if I was them, I'd just be like, I don't know. I mean, I try to shake my head and be like, look, there's nothing in there. Like, don't touch me. We're good. Like,
well, no, and then and then one of the points I think I read in the article was like, if they make you go in that crazy, super complicated, magical machine. If that machine cannot detect a bomb in your hair, then what the fuck is the point of that complicated ass machine?
That's fucking true though. Yeah, that's fucking true.
Like, come on now.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's true though. But like, no, for like, I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's starting to get to the point where like, we're getting a little paranoid though. You know what I mean? But this shit was about to happen with all this crazy shit happening. That sucks, man.
So next up, I got so we got everyone loves Netflix.
Mhm.
Netflix might help you out one day. Police arrested a 20-year-old Bobby Alexander after that he used the Netflix account of a woman he reportedly robbed.
Oh shit.
Earlier this month, a woman returned home to find someone had broken into her home and made off with a smart TV, a Wi-Fi Blu-ray player, a laptop, and a computer, and a surround sound system. A few days later, the woman noticed someone was watching movies using her Netflix account. She contacted the police, and they were able to trace the IP address to the home of Alexander. Aside from the findings inside his home, police also located all the women's stolen electronics. Alexander was subsequently arrested and charged with a burglary. He currently being held on 75G bail.
Damn.
So I just thought that was some hilarious.
Sometimes, man, some people got balls. You know what I mean? Like some people just don't give a fuck.
Oh shit! They got Netflix. Good thing I stole this shit. Time to watch a movie.
The Big Lebowski? Oh shit! I'm on this bitch all day. That's it. It's over. Watch this.
Time to do some binge watching. Orange is the New Black. I
wonder. They even got Dexter? What? Oh, watch this shit right now. I don't even know what it. He's probably like in mid setup. He was trying to set everything up. He's like, I'm about to watch this movie, hook up the surround sound,
yeah.
Watch it. And then he hears that knock on the door. He's like, oh fuck, who the fuck is that? That's funny.
Do you have a Netflix account? Yes, I do. It's under my name. That's under my name. Oh, that's the profile. You know how there's so many Netflix profiles. That's Aunt May's profile. My bad. I'll switch to my profile.
That's crazy though, man. That's crazy.
Like that is easily a straight up blow move. Just hilarious. Let's see. Next up, we got our final segment. What's up, entertainment? This is a quick show without the stallers.
Yeah, I know. It's still weird to me though. It's just like so quiet. I'm just like, what the fuck? I miss everybody though. I'm not gonna lie a little bit. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Anyways, sorry. I was trying to get I was singing for a reason. I was trying to get the stuff up.
Stall for time. That's how you do it,
yeah,
man.
Exactly. So I watched. There was a free game. You know how like if you got PlayStation Plus, you get a free game every month, right?
Yep.
So I downloaded this game called Papao and Yo or something like that.
Papao.
Pop. No, it's like I don't know, but so I watched it or I played it. I beat it. It's kind of fucking weird. It's pretty much it's like a little kid in like I think Brazil or something, and he kind of like he's trying to figure like all this shit out, and there's these monsters, and it's kind of like it's kind of like the way a little kid would interpret the grown-up world. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they have all these dope ass things that happen like on the walls and all this shit. It's like a little bit of a puzzle game too. Actually, it is a puzzle game. That's really what it is. It's cool though. It's not bad. It's okay. I don't want to give away too much without giving away the story because the story's kind of it's not that bad. But I give it a 3 out of 5. Just because every once in a while there was like a couple. I don't know. My shit have kept on like glitching out here and there. But besides that, it was cool though. It was cool to see some of the dope ass shit. Like they got this one part where you straight up have to build like a house on top of a house, and you just like drop them on there, and you gotta climb that shit. Like it's pretty dope though. So I'm not gonna lie.
Let me ask you a question. I've had this thought process now that I'm in the next gen world and actually playing games a little more. And with these free games, So
Mhm.
did you ever own like a 360 back in the day, like high school days maybe,
No, I,
or
I I owned one right out of high
or
school. Like
or a PlayStation or whatever? Yeah.
I had an Xbox the Elite. Remember the Elite? I had
Okay.
that,
So
and
you
then
had
like
a current gen system, let's say back in like high school days or something. That's all. That's my question,
yeah, I had a PS2.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so my thought was like I don't know if we like when I remember back in the day when on 360, the only free games I had, like the only free game were super garbage games. Like I mean, everybody remembers that Burger King game, or
Yeah.
or like the game I remember downloading that I was like so excited that was free was like it was some weird Toyota game, and it was like racing Toyota. So my question is like, or not really a question, it's like, isn't it amazing how much better free games we get now compared to back in
Yes. Fuck
the
yeah. Oh
day?
my goodness. Bro, there's some phones on your phone that are better than the games that used to come out back in the day where you're like, holy
Yeah,
fuck, this shit's like so much fun. But yeah, man, like yeah, the change is crazy too though, because you know what's so crazy to me? How sometimes I used to look at the like Nintendo 64 graphics or like the PlayStation, like the first one, and you would look at those and you'd be like, damn, this shit is dope. It's so realistic. And then if you look at shit now, you watch it and you're like, you don't know if it's like either a movie or a fucking game now and shit.
yeah,
So like
yeah.
it's crazy. But yeah.
It is amazing how far we've come with games, and this I just mean just free games, and it's also because we've come out with so much content now that we're like, we can't just destroy all this hours of work we paid people to do this, make this game for, so let's just
Yeah.
give it out for free.
Yeah,
So
fuck
I
it.
just think it's
Yeah.
really dope.
Yeah. Did I give a rating to this game? No, right?
You said 3 out of 5.
Oh, 3 out of 5. Okay. So the next one, man, is Abdul. Was it on Sunday? We're trying to meet up with somebody, so we had to kill some time. And Abdul's like, "Hey, man," he's like, you trying to watch this show called like The Unbreakable something?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, sure." Not knowing what it was, right? I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then we watch it. It's that one called The Unbreakable Kim. Was it Kimmy Schmidt? Yeah, Kimmy Schmidt. It's with Ellie Kemper. This shit's pretty funny, man. I'm not gonna lie. This shit's actually pretty funny though. There's some boring parts here and there, but it's a couple few parts, but this shit's actually pretty funny though. Um,
So what is
yeah,
this? A comedy or what the hell is this?
it's a comedy. It's pretty much this girl who got locked up in a basement for like 15 years with like five other people, and pretty much like they just like the SWAT team just found them out a couple of weeks ago, and like they're pretty much just them trying to continue their lives from excuse me from what was happening and shit.
Hmm.
But it's pretty funny though, cause this girl, she's like she's been locked up for 15 years in a basement, so she don't know anything. Like she just pretty much she thought like the apocalypse happened. So and they were that's the reason why they were stuck down there. So
Hmm.
so,
Interesting.
so she comes up to like New York, I think, and straight up she finds like this roommate, and he's like this gay dude, and he's always like singing and all this stuff, and like I don't know. There's a stupid part in the show that had me dying though, because the guy's like, I don't even know how to say cars. How do you say cars? Cars, Coors, like some dumb shit like that. But it was, I don't know. It
Yeah.
sounds stupid, but it was actually pretty funny though. But I'm telling you, I recommend the show though, man. I give it a 4 out of 5. The only reason I give it a 4 out of 5 and not 5 out of 5, just because I've only watched like 3 4 episodes, so I'm like I still
Hmm.
want to watch the rest of it to give it that full rating. The last
Okay.
one. Uh,
I said, yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
okay, no, the last one though is someone let me borrow this comic book or like this like pretty much like it's was a graphic novel, and it's 18 chapters long, and it's called Saga. This shit.
Is- Wait.
It,
Say, go ahead. Tell me about it first. Hold on. I
okay,
think it's something
no,
else I heard about.
yeah, no, it's called Saga. Um, pretty much uh it's like a weird it's a weird like they're it's like on a weird alien planet, and the people living on that planet have wings, and the people that live up in the moon that's that kind of orbits them have horns, and they're pretty much at war with each other and shit. And even though like they stop fighting on their home planet, they kind of spread the fight everywhere else. So everywhere else is fucking real like chaotic, and they're it's like it's gone through different planets and all this shit. And between that, there's this prisoner and this girl, this guard, right? And they pretty much kind of like talk to each other and they start talking to each other and they kind of pretty much end up having a baby. And it's kind of I don't want to give away too much though because it's my fault. But it's pretty much them trying to survive and trying to see how they can get like to the next day to make their baby survive and shit because they have this baby that everybody sees as an abomination and stuff. So it's
So I haven't heard about this comic. What's more? I haven't actually heard about the plot of this comic, but I heard really good things about this comic. So
yeah.
what's your rating on it?
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5, man.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
some good
I've heard
shit.
it was really good. I have
Yeah,
never read anything of it, but I heard really good things about it.
yeah. It's fucking good, man. And I don't know if this is gonna sound weird, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I can kind of relate to it because it's kind of like they treat it pretty much as an interracial like relationship. You know how like back in the day everything was like whoa and shit like that. They're kind of treating it like that and stuff. And so in some parts, you can kind of relate sometimes because some people will look at it, will look down upon. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But yeah, it's good, man. I liked it, man. I recommend it. But
So I
yeah,
think it's
that's
still going, or did
yeah,
it
it still is.
finish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no,
So
it's
yeah,
still
it's
going.
okay.
Yeah.
Did you get
I
it
forgot
on
what.
Nuffa?
Yeah, I think they're like on issue like either 28 or 30, one of those two, I think. But they're
And
up
you
there
read the
now.
first 18?
18, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that's it for me
Okay.
though, man.
I don't have a lot. Well, like I said, Xbox One is so dope.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I've been playing this free game called Child of Light.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's an interesting game. It's a platform style. I guess that's what it's called. Super Mario style, where you walk in
Yeah,
left to right.
yeah.
And what's it gonna call it? It's kind of cool because so you walk around Super Mario style, and then if you see a monster, it starts off this fighting scene,
Hmm.
and it turns into like kind of like Final Fantasy, the classic ones. And you just choose like which action you want to do. Like, do I want to use magic or what do I want to tackle? And it's just turn-based. It's turn-based fighting when you go into the fighting mode, and then after the fight's over, then it goes back to Super Mario style, and you're like navigating this Super Mario world, which is pretty cool. And you start off the game just walking and stuff, but then I think after you do like this first thing, then you get like like some magical wings, and like the art is really cool, and you're just like flying around. It's really cool
Yeah.
art, and kind of has that Final Fantasy greatness feel. Really dope, pretty interesting, and yeah, and it's free right now on the Xbox One. I don't know if it's on 360, but it's pretty dope. It's definitely better than playing Destiny. So, uh,
Oh, so have you really not been playing Destiny at all though?
nah, son. I played it
Bro.
for the first month or two when it first came out, and then I said,
Uh,
"Fuck this game," and then I quit it for the longest time. And I'm like, that was the worst $60 move I ever did in my whole life. But I mean, it's a good. Okay, Destiny. First of all, Destiny is a good game. Sorry for all you guys
mhm.
hating on it. It's obviously a good game because it's gripping, addicting. But
Right.
me, I'm not. I can't like. It's hard. Like if I don't give a fuck about the character, I don't. I'll just quit the game, and I don't give a fuck about the character. It's stupid. Like you just do nothing
Um,
all day. Like I don't even care about what's going on. So I'm just like whatever. And especially now, like I already don't care about games. So it's really like you have to do some magic. So this child a lot. I mean, like I said, I give it good and everything, but I'm not a big Final Fantasy type gamer
mhm.
person. So I mean, I could see me not playing this in the future, but I'm just playing it right now because all I got. So I give it a 3 out of 5. But I mean, if you like that type of game, I could easily see you giving it a 4 out of 5 if you're a big Final Fantasy type player. Because yeah, like as you do stuff, you level up, and then you get more magic points and different skills and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll probably beat this game. I don't know, but
N-
yeah. And
I
also, I'm not that far through, so I might give it a higher rating
gotcha.
later. But right
No,
now, it's
so
3 out of 5.
so do you not like RPGs then or what?
I like RPGs for sure.
Mhm.
It's just I don't know. I'm not. I don't know.
Well, I don't blame you though, because like I can't. That's one of the reasons why I really couldn't play those games though, was because there were a lot of like kind of just straight up RPGs. The only ones I really played were I think Pokemon and fucking The Legend of Dragoon. and I think that was pretty much about it. Everything else, I'm just kind of I
I
get a little
think
bored.
I think another reason why it's because it does that. They don't talk. It does that. Oh, I'm just gonna bring up text and
And you're
act
like,
like
I
I'm
gotta
talking.
read. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's a big. I'm a
Yeah.
negative on that. I mean, if she was talking
Yeah.
more, I'd be like, oh, my character's filthy.
Yeah,
So I
no, I
give it
feel
a
you.
higher rating. Because like I said, I can play Final Fantasy games.
Mm.
And usually I get into them because I'm like, oh man, my character's so dope. Look at him, he's throwing smack or he's talking smack or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, all I need for a game is you do whatever in dope cinematic, and you do whatever in dope cinematic. As long
Yeah,
as I can
fair.
get that, I'm fine.
I feel.
Um, so and what's it called? So I did watch the Walking Dead finale. I'm
Mm.
not gonna spoil it since you're behind.
Yeah, I'm real fucking behind though. I suck.
Um, I'm just gonna give you a heads up. You're not missing too much.
Okay.
they still at that final base, so
Uh,
I'll give you
are they still questioning that white
that.
lady?
Yeah, they're still doing whatever.
Mm.
Um, you get to realize how that white lady is really stupid. It cracks me up. She's from Star Trek. I remember her from Star Trek back in the day,
Mm. Mhm.
and that just cracks me up because I'm like, man, you just stay in sci-fi forever. But Walking Dead is always dope. It ended really good. Uh, I'm interested to see what. I mean, it's always Walking Dead does the same formula every time. I mean, it's a great show regardless, but it does the
Mm.
same formula every time. We this random crew. We go to this random base. We get heated at the people there, and then we kill some people by accident, and then we go back, and then oh no, now we gotta figure out what's gonna happen next. Same formula every season. So, but I mean, I really liked how it ended. I'm excited. They're doing a spin-off show. I heard. I think it's going to take place on the West Coast, maybe California.
Oh, that's pretty
So
cool.
that should be
The,
interesting to
the,
see
the
what
only thing
happens.
the only thing I heard about it was like the name. It was like Fear the Walking Dead. That right?
Yeah, I just heard it's supposed to take place somewhere on the West Coast, which would be
Oh,
dope
okay.
because I want to see like the Hollywood zombie.
Mm.
Like oh, we're stuck in Beverly Hills.
You just hear from
That'd
hell. You hear some super far away. Break yourself. Just plap plap. You're like, oh shit.
I
Just
do. I'm excited to see what happens.
yeah.
But and then Game of Thrones comes back next weekend, so
I
I'm hyped for that. Furious Seven's in theaters. Obviously, I'm hyped for that. And yeah, I'm just hyped for getting some new, better Xbox One games.
you know what you just reminded me. Right now when you said in theaters, we seen Cheppy at Comic Con.
Oh, you did go watch that? Oh, you saw?
No, no,
Oh,
no. We saw Chep
you saw a
like
costume? Yeah,
yeah, and it was
yeah.
someone like it. They did it really fucking good too, though. And I was like, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, sorry. I thought I just put that out there.
That's
That's it
fine.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, everybody don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter at itsnuffa. You can always leave us an email at itsnuffa@gmail.com. You can listen to us on iTunes, Stitcher, and currently I'm doing this live, so this is an interesting YouTube channel. You should probably see this there. You can always check us out at itsnuffa.net. You can always leave us some feedback or just be part of Nuffa by calling 971 BE-NUFFA or 971-236-8332. And you can always find me on Twitter. I'm Kid1Afro2 and Hector you are.
You can follow me at It's So Hot. No, you can follow me at gorilla_Smurf.
And until later, everybody. Peace out.